بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. We continue with our tafsir on Surah Yasin. Now we've completed the basmala and we've looked at the huruf al-muqatta'at Yasin and mentioned that there are differences of opinion regarding the meanings. But what is important for us to extract from these amazing letters, Yasin, Alif Lam Mim, Alif Lam Ra, Taha, Yasin in particular, is that they indicate that the Quran expresses itself in its own way. There's no human intervention. It is the creativity and the mastery of the one who has revealed this. It is the beauty of Allah Ta'ala. And when we read Yasin, we should feel that beauty, that this is not normal language. This stunned the most eloquent people alive, the Arabs in those days. And it should, there is some spiritual barakah if we open our hearts to feel it. We move on, Wal Quran al Hakim. The word Al Quran and the word Al Quran are both correct. Al-Quran was the qira'ah of the people, Al-Quran without the Hamza was the recitation of the people of Makkah. And one of the 7 Imams of the Sab'a Qira'at, Ibn Kathir, read in this way, Quran. And that was the way Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah ta'ala read as well. What we read today, the most famous recitation is Hafs and Asim, and that is Quran, while Ibn Kathir and his students read Quran. Why is this difference relevant to us? Because the meanings differ slightly. Quran has a Hamza, Quran does not have that Hamza. There's a letter missing. Let's look at the opinions regarding the word Quran. First, from Ibn Jarir at-Tabari, rahimahullah ta'ala, it is a mastar. Mastar, verbal noun, the source. And it is in fact the source. It is the mastar, the word Quran is the mastar of qara'a, meaning to recite. Therefore, it is a recitation. According to Imam Shafi'i rahimullah ta'ala, Al-Quran is ismun alam. It's a proper noun. It was never used before, and it is only used ismun li kitabillah. It's a name, a proper name for the book of Allah. So when we talk of Imam Shafi'i reciting Quran, he's reading according to the way of Ibn Kathir, which was the recitation of Makkah, because Imam Shafi'i was a master of the language. He studied the language with the Bedouins in the desert in Makkah. He stayed with them and learned that recitation from them. So 2 of the 7 Imams of Sab'a Qira'at, Ibn Kathir and Hamza, both read Quran, while the rest read Quran. According to the Imam of the of Tawheed, of the Ilm al-Kalam, theology, Abu al-Hasan Ash'ari rahimahullah ta'ala, it is derived from the root qarana, meaning to gather or to join. Why? Because the surahs are combined in one book. So it is pronounced Al-Quran from qarana. Quran from qarana. A horn is always also called a qarn, if you didn't know that, a horn. And 2 horns, guess what it's called? Qarnayn, like Dhul Qarnayn. But he didn't have 2 horns. Some say he had 2 horns on his helmet, but rather because he traveled the world and took both sides of the world, from one part to the other. And another amazing thing about Qarn is that it's also a century. 100 years. 100 years will equal the next 100 years, which will equal the next 100 years. They are equal. It therefore means to bring together certain things. You know that the hair plaits on your hair is also called a qarn, as they are similar and are gathered. It is therefore from qarana, gathered. The next opinion is from Al-Farra, and he says it's from the word, Quran is from qara'in, things that resemble each other and help each other. That's qara'in. Because the surahs resemble each other in beauty, and the verses help and aid each other. Long or short, they are equal in beauty. The shorter is equal in beauty, meaning in strength to the longer ones. According to Imam Zarkashi rahimahullah ta'ala, it is from the word qara, qara, and stop a hamza there, qara, which means to gather as well. But it means a period between the two periods of haid, menstrual cycle itself. Why? Because it gathers the menses or the purity time, and you gather from it if the iddah is done or not. Allah Ta'ala says in Surah Baqarah, verse 228, وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ يَتَرَبَّصْنَ بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ ثَلَاثَةَ قُرُوء. The word is used here in terms of haid and in terms of gathering the menses and checking the iddah. So this word Quran, that is the lexical meanings we have discussed now. The lexical meanings, meaning lughatan, shar'an, or we say istilahan, technically in the Sharia, Al-Quran or Quran, it means the kalamullah, the speech of Allah, revealed to the heart of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in wording and meaning through an intermediary, Jibreel alayhi salam, which is preserved in the Mus'haf book and has been communicated to us by an unbroken chain of transmission, tawatur, by mass transmission, the recitation of which is considered ibadah, an act of worship, the shortest surah of which is regarded as the greatest challenge for mankind to produce the likes of. وصلي وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.